I have conversations with my dead son in the car. My 13-year-old died in Peru after getting caught in a whirlpool. We were on vacation. His mom, my ex, blamed me for his death, and our other son also blames me, so he doesn't speak to me. He's now 13 too. I don't force him to see me. When I drive home from work, I pretend that I'm talking to my son about how his day was at school, what kind of music he wants to listen to, what he wants for dinner, etc. That is why I haven't gotten a new car. There are just too many memories. Yeah, it's my opinion that this happens all the time. Unfortunately, death is a part of life. It's human nature, and it's something that's hard to get over, especially when you care for someone. In this case, it sounds like this lady is not quite over it, and the way she copes with it is by talking to her son every chance she gets, including in the car. I don't have a problem with this. I think it's one of those things where you have to keep the memory of a loved one alive, and if this is the best way for you to cope with it, by all means, go for it. This kind of makes me remember the movie Ghost. I hope everybody's seen it with Patrick Swayze and Demi Moore. He's alive as a ghost, but she's recalling everything that they did and everything that happened, and she's keeping his memory around when she was doing the pottery. So it kind of reminds me of that type of situation where you're walking around, you're talking to him, you're remembering things that you've done. Kind of puts me in that kind of frame of mind of the movie Ghost. I see it not only as a coping mechanism, but almost a way of praying. Aren't prayers just conversations we have with someone who we can't see, who never actually answers us? Also, I still have conversations with my mom, and she's been gone for 4 years now. When I have had a bad day, she was who I talked to. When there was an accomplishment or good news to share, she'd hear about it first. I still do that. She doesn't answer out loud now. I would agree with that. My grandmother passed some time ago, and I still find myself having conversations with her from time to time on things that I think about, things that I've accomplished and things that I want to do in life. Because she was always that type of person that listened to what I wanted to say and had an opinion about it. So she can't make the opinion because she's no longer here, but I think I have a good idea of what she would want me to do. This hit me right in the gut. Lost my mom on July 19th, and I would call on her commutes to work and school. Each was 30 minutes in the opposite direction of my house. My guidance counselor has encouraged me to have these conversations. However, every time I try, I just lose it. I hope to one day get to a point, but I'm not sure anymore. I still remember our last conversation, and all I could do was bitch and moan about work, and she just reassured me it would be okay and to rest and enjoy the rest of my evening. I live in a land of what ifs. It's one of those situations where, as a parent, as a person, as a normal human being who thinks rationally, you mourn the loss of someone that you care about. We have to use whatever coping mechanisms we have to get through the day, uplift us, and help us in tough times. It's no harm in that. In conclusion, I think everybody has to deal with death in their own way. We can't tell someone else how to deal with it because you have to deal with it how you feel it's going to be best for you. I'm one of those that believes in, hey, you got to talk to those living and past so that you can know how to keep moving on in life with your head up moving forward. So this is for you. Keep your head up. Keep moving forward. All is good.